Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a specific reading for the collective. As you can see, I already have some cards already laid out for this reading. I normally don't do that, but this is going to be a specific reading. And these are the cards I was guided to take out for this message. All right. So the center of this reading is centered around why. Okay. And the purpose of this reading is to bring enlightenment to why. Okay. So this particular why is specifically saying this particular why is going to explain to you why. Okay, why people destroy your character. Like, why do people come up against you? Why do people try to destroy you, dishonor you, disfame you? Why do people try to connect with you? Like, what is the reason why certain people you've connected with have all destroyed you in some way? Like, what was the purpose? What was the reason? Why did they do it? Why would they do this to me? Like, whatever your question is about that, right? So this is going to explain, like, why these people betray you, or why people betray you, why people misjudge you, why people talk behind your back. What do people say behind your back? Or this is why people say the things they say behind your back. Okay, these people would never confront you and say these things to your face or do these things to you face to face. They don't have the courage to do that, but they will do it behind your back. And it's mainly because, so they do it behind your back, but in your face, when they're in your face, they're different. So for example, somebody could always be smiling in your face, and you may think that you have a strong bond with this person, or whatever the case may be. But what you don't know is that this person talks about you behind your back, but when they're in front of you, they don't have anything to say, or they let other people talk about you behind your back and they listen to everything they say. So this could be people that you could have thought were your friends. I have an example for that. I had a long time best friend for a long time, and it was just the two of us in a sense. But then I ended up like moving away for a while. So my friend became friends with somebody else. Now, we always knew each other, but the friendship between me and my friend was a stronger connection than me and her friend. But their connection was tight. So my old friend made a new friend over the course of our friendship. And that friend and I had a different connection. I would go to my friend or vice versa about anything. But there were certain things that I would go to my friend about that the other friend would know about, which means my friend was talking behind my back or telling my business to somebody else, or the other friend was talking about me to them and they didn't tell me to my face. You see what I'm saying? So a person like that does things like that behind your back, or allows other people to talk about you, behind your back, these people are just really a reflection of themselves. So if this is somebody who talks behind your back, whatever they say about you is a reflection of themselves. It's not a reflection of you. Okay? But to them, it gives somebody like this pleasure to know that somebody here takes pleasure knowing that you don't know what they do behind your back. Like, it brings them some type of satisfaction knowing that behind your back they are this way and you don't know about it, or they're doing something behind your back that you don't know. It gives them some type of like ego boost. There was a song by Escape called You're My Little Secret. And in the song, it's like, I guess one friend is dating the guy, but the other friend is also messing with him behind her back. And the little secret is between the two of them, and the person that's involved doesn't know about the situation. So you have backstabbing people around you that misjudged you. Okay, take it how it resonates. I just got right into it because I was trying to set it up and get prepared, but it's like the downloads won't stop coming in about this particular message. But basically, they're telling you that certain people around you are a certain way, and it's not because of you, it's because of themselves, or they're in certain situations not because of you but because of themselves. So somebody here is in a situation that they put themselves in. Okay, so somebody here put themselves in a bad situation. So when these people seek to destroy you or come after you for whatever reason, they only put themselves in a bad position, because by coming up against you or doing certain things to you to target you was a bad idea. Somebody here didn't think through the situation. They didn't see the outcome turning in your favor, in a sense. So it's like whoever tries to come up against you will receive judgment, and whoever misjudged you will be judged. You see what I'm saying? For what they did. So if it was a backstabbing friend that slept with your boyfriend and they betrayed you and you guys, had to heal from that. If this is somebody who could have did this to you in the past, this is somebody who is now going through a similar situation or something worse. And it's happening to them because of what they did to you. So the karma is coming back around. Okay. What's done in the dark is being revealed. So if there was a little secret that somebody was keeping from you behind your back, you're about to get information about this, and it's going to clear up some type of miscommunication or misunderstanding, or it's going to seal the deal, because something may get resolved in this situation or can be resolved here or salvaged if there's a communication about the situation. So for example, somebody could have miscommunicated something you said to the person or in the wrong way. But when that person comes back to you for clarity, it's like the miscommunication is cleared up. So now there's no misunderstanding and these two people can agree to move on, right? But so something here could have been miscommunicated or misunderstood and taken the wrong way. But when the record is clear, somebody here may be able to be forgiven. So, for example, over the course of my friendship with my friend, it wasn't one or two times this person told my business to the other person, or this person knew things about me that I didn't tell them. It was a few times. So each time there would be an explanation that would explain, the situation to me so that I would forgive them for what they did. But it was like one time it happened, and it was the last time it happened, because at that point I realized I didn't have a real friend, because I would never repeat information that was told to me about you to anybody else. I would keep whatever we discussed between us a secret. Nobody would ever know. But this person you were connecting with didn't have the same values or the same morals, whatever. And at any time they had a chance to betray you or go behind your back and do something to you to hurt you, whatever, it always comes back to them. Something will happen to them as soon as they do this to you. So, for example, you have probably found yourself in a situation where somebody did something to you, and the very next day or the same day something bad happened to them. You see what I'm saying? So as soon as they come up against you or seek to try to hurt you in any kind of way or betray you in some way, it always comes right back to them. You see what I'm saying? Take it how it resonates. So let's get some more clarity. All right. Why is this the message for today? Three of Cups in reverse just fell out the deck. Fake friends. A lot of you have had to cut ties with fake people. This is that third party situation. I told you I had a best friend who I was real cool with. This other person was all right to be around, but me and this person wasn't as close. But me and this person shared everything together, and this person was just like a stand-in or a fill-in or somebody who was around when I wasn't there type of shit. So my friend put somebody else in my position and became close with them to the point where they thought it was okay to talk about what my shit, you know what I'm saying? Share information between us with this third party whom I did not trust. Okay. I had my suspicions about that person the whole time. I always told my friend that that person is something about them that I just don't trust. And here we are in our big old ages. We're not friends anymore, but her and that person still communicate. But the thing is, both of their lives have been destroyed by way of, for example, both of these people were married or in a commitment, but they both have are now divorced. But I was always the single friend, the one that didn't keep a man, whatever you want to call it. So because they had a mutual, they had a, what do you call that? A mutual bond between the two of them. They were both married to other people, and both of their spouses were karmic as fuck to both of them, and both of their spouses cheated on them with somebody else. So if they were talking about me are behind my back and it's being said that I don't keep a man, or let's just say I'm the one that's going through a breakup and I'm telling my friend about it and they tell the other person who I don't trust about it. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's still betraying the friendship. It's still betraying the other person. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, it's always a reflection on them. So how they looked at me is how they saw themselves. If I was doing better than them, then that would be an issue for them because they're not doing as great. But if I'm in a relationship and I'm happy and they're not, then they look at me with, you know what I'm saying, with some type of, they feel some type of way about it because their connection is not the same as my connection. So now there's a jealousy issue within the group. One person is now jealous of the other person because they don't have what that person has, or their life doesn't look as great, whatever. So these two people going through the same situation create a bond with each other and they become toxic friends. Okay, so you've had some very toxic friends, people who you thought you could trust in the past. Okay, and you may be wondering why every time you meet somebody, it always turns out this way, or there's always a situation where somebody always in my business. Like I don't know the situation per se, but just giving an example, this is why your friend groups fall apart. This is why you have to cut certain people off because you don't have friends that you can really trust, or maybe you've outgrown these people, whatever the case may be. But when the person that you're leaving behind seeks to betray you. So for example, another example, maybe your friend didn't betray you within the friendship, but maybe once you guys stopped being friends, they told your business to somebody else. Like they still shared information about you they shouldn't gave to somebody, you know what I'm saying, told somebody. And it's like to this day, I still know things about my old friend that I've never spoken about to anybody, and they would go with me to my grave. Like I would never reveal their talk about them bad to anyone, regardless of the friendship we had. But if it was reversed, my friend would go to the toxic friend and tell the toxic friend that I stopped speaking to them. And the toxic friend will tell my friend that I'm jealous of them or whatever the case may be. So now my friend believes the lies that this person is telling them about me, and their bond becomes stronger. But the whole time, the other friend was jealous of the other friend because they were friends first. You see what I'm saying? So here's the thing. When it comes to relationships, if you were in a relationship with someone that betrayed you, that left you for a third party, and you want to know why they did that to you, first of all, this person ain't have no morals, no sense of self, no values, no understanding of anything. And secondly, they did this because somebody could have gotten their ear about you and told them things about you that may not have been true. And because of their lack of knowledge or whatever this is, they believe the lie that somebody said. For example, this person could have been getting along with you very well, but somebody saw the connection you and this person have with each other and got jealous. So in order to break y'all up, this person could have told the person you were dating, that you sleep with many people, or you have another person that you did, like somebody else was involved, like they were not the only person you were dealing with. So now this person, doesn't come to you directly and have a conversation about it. They just take the information they receive and they kind of run with it. So there's a break in communication, because if they had to come to you and told you what was said, you guys could have probably cleared up the misunderstanding and worked together in the future, or stayed friends longer, whatever. Maybe things wouldn't have turned out this way. So if this is a lover, and you want to know why they betrayed you this way. First of all, they didn't have any courage to be honest with you about what was really going on. Secondly, they didn't know what to say, or if you would believe them anyway. This is somebody who always accuses the other person of being a liar or a cheater. But the whole time, this person is the one that's lying and or cheating. You know what I'm saying? But they're accusing their boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, or husband, whatever this is, and they're making this person. So here's the thing. Like I said, when a cheater is out there cheating on you, they will always say that you're cheating on them first to justify their actions against you, so that they can feel justified in what they're doing, even if it's not true. Okay. Instead of being honest and telling you that I want to go out there and see other people, they try to keep you on the side and go out there and date other people while you guys are together, which betrays you in a lot of ways. It hurts you and it makes you feel some type of way about yourself, whatever. So them leaving you is not a reflection of you, it's a direct reflection of them. So don't blame yourself for someone's actions against you, and don't excuse somebody's bad behavior when they show you the signs. All right. So if somebody shows you who they are, then you have to believe them. My friend showed me once or twice before that I couldn't trust them with information, or that I couldn't trust them to, be honest with me, whatever. And I gave them more than one chance to prove me to be wrong. But the last time they betrayed me was the last time we were friends. But I saw the signs before that happened. I could have avoided that painful ending, but I did not listen to my intuition. I did not trust myself with the information I received. Like, I didn't believe that that was possible. You know what I'm saying? That my friend would betray me like this. So this is why people betray you. Okay? These people lack morals. They lack values. They don't value relationships. They put themselves first in any situation. Look at all this shit coming out. I can't make it up. We got the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords. We have the King of Swords. We have the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. At the bottom, we have the Lovers. And I just mentioned this could be a past lover of yours who did this to you, and you want to know why. Well, first of all, they didn't deserve you. And this person lacked self-respect. This person didn't even have no self-respect for themselves, so they wouldn't be able to have respect for you either. Like, they would do things themselves that other people probably wouldn't do. This person may be into third-party situationships, orgies, same sex for some of them. So their life is not what it seems to be. So it's like, if this is a situation where you were dating somebody and you thought this person could have been stepping out on you with somebody else, that's true. They were seeing somebody behind your back. But for some of you, they were not seeing another woman or another man, the opposite sex. For some of them, they were out with somebody of the same sex. That was their secret. That's what they were hiding from you. That's what they didn't want you to find out. Okay? They didn't want you to know that they really had a stronger attraction to the other sex, the same sex. You know what I'm saying? So this is somebody who would marry for looks, to look a certain way, or hide their true identity. So this person could have been hiding their true identity. So they present themselves to be a straight man or a straight woman. And when y'all got together, everything was fine. But as soon as you got like real close to this person started to reveal to you another side of themselves, a side you never seen before. And if you ever question this person's sexuality or question this person's actions or behavior, they would always blame you. Like, this is a narcissistic person, very narcissistic person with a very big ego. And it's like when they do something wrong to you, you can't say nothing. But if you do something wrong to them, oh, you're going to hear about this shit night and day. They're going to talk about it every chance they fucking get. They're never going to let you forget or forgive you for what they, like, if you ever did something to this person and it hurt this person in some way and you asked to be forgiven, they said, okay, we can work things out. Whatever they told you, it was a lie. It was never their intentions to allow you to be at peace. It was always their intentions to make you feel bad. What the fuck are we talking about here? So I guess why this person did this to you is because for some of y'all, this person was really into the same sex. They were never that into you, okay? They were never that into you. But this is somebody who liked to sleep around, who had certain preferences when it comes to certain people or lovers. They had a secret, they had a dark side, okay? Let's just say that. This person had a dark side, a dark energy attached to them, okay? That's why. So this person hurt you the way they did because they themselves are also hurt inside by somebody else. And they also had a demon spirit or a dark energy attached to them or connecting with them in some type of way. And this energy would feed this person's ego or make this person feel inferior to other people. Like nobody can really make this person feel insecure about themselves. They felt really confident in themselves that they had the power to manipulate or control people. So one of this person's weaknesses is not their strength. To them, their strength is they can manipulate their way into anything or anyone, or they can get people to do whatever they want whenever they like. This person thought that they had a lot of power and control, like a master manipulator, somebody who knows how to confuse you. Do you ever got into an argument with a narcissist and how it always ends the same way? Like you're more confused after the argument or after the conversation than you were before you had the conversation because this person done twisted everything around so much that now you're confused. Now you're asking yourself, why was I upset? Now you don't even know why you were mad at this point because they talked in circles around the situation or around the issue to the point where they confused you. And it's like, why do you make me feel confused every time I have a conversation with you? Why can't I just say what I want to say without being cut down or talked down to? Like, why do you always get upset when I try to express how I feel? This is somebody who didn't really care about your feelings like you thought they did. Maybe you cared about them more than they cared about you. But somebody did this to you on purpose with the intentions to hurt you, rather. It was never their intention to really love you the way you deserved. It was always their intentions to hurt you. Because if they ever felt threatened by you in any kind of way, their first response is to hurt you. You see what I'm saying? Like, Lord be a shield. Hold on. This is why this person did this to you. And this is what is going to happen to them. This is what happened to them. Oh, because, okay, this person did this to you because of something that happened to them. Something happened to them at an early age by someone they trusted. Someone here could have touched this person in the wrong place and made them feel something they never felt before. And because they were ashamed or embarrassed by this, they hid it from everybody else. So if this person was, they're saying, molested by a masculine energy at a young age, and they are also a masculine, then this masculine that mishandled this person as a child or abused this person as a child, I don't want to make this too heavy. I really don't. But they're basically saying that these people that hurt you are also hurt themselves, or somebody hurt them too. So without even intentionally trying to hurt people, it's in their nature to hurt people because it's the only love they know. They don't know real love. They only know the love that hurts. If it don't hurt, they can't feel it. So if they can't feel some kind of pain about, so that is, I don't know. All they feel is pain. Whenever they get close to somebody and their feelings start to surface, it reminds them of the pain they felt as a child. Could somebody violate this person at an early age and turned them out or turned them on to something? This is like somebody who was hanging out with an older relative, maybe an uncle or something, took this child to a party. There was drinking involved, gave this kid their first drink of alcohol. So at an early age, this person started drinking alcohol because somebody gave them alcohol at an early age. So now they're older. They're still somebody who has addiction to alcohol. See what I'm saying? But they became addicted to alcohol because somebody gave it to them at an early age, and you know what I'm saying, put that impression with, put that in them. You know what I mean? So this person pretty much abused as a child. I'll just say that, by somebody in their family or somebody close to them. And they never got over that. Look at that. 8 of Cups. So this is some type of emotional trauma. Somebody is still holding on to some kind of emotional trauma. And also I'm getting, when people hurt you, they only hurt themselves. Because in the end, you're going to walk away and you're going to be fine. They're the ones that's going to be left in this emotional pain or this painful place. You know what I'm saying? You may go through some of this as well, but you will be able to come out of this energy okay. Like, you'll be able to heal from it, right? But when they get to this place, or when they're going through something like this, they don't know how to deal with their emotions. So it's like all the emotions they try to suppress, all of them come up to the surface at the same time. So it's overwhelming to them. So a lot of cups here, okay? This person did this to you because of their unhealed trauma. Something happened to them at an early age, and somebody could have abused this child in some type of way, and this masculine never healed from that, okay? So they have a lot of emotional trauma attached to their energy. Some of it's from past times, past lives, or whatever, or something from the past happened, and they still have that emotional trauma attached to them, okay? So they didn't know how to love you, is why they did this to you. That's why they walked away from this connection, because they didn't know how to love you. The only love they ever knew or received as a child was painful love. It hurt to be in love, because when you're in love, you get hurt. You see what I'm saying? Or when you fall in love, you know what I'm saying, you get hurt. So this person made a decision at an early age to not settle down or just commit to one person. You know what I'm saying? They were not able to commit to one person. They needed to have other options, because if one situation didn't work out, they can go to somebody else to get that emotional satisfaction or to get their needs met, whatever this is. Okay? So this is why whatever this was didn't move forward with you and this person, or these people from your past had to be released, because a lot of these people from your past have their own unhealed trauma, whether it's a friend or a lover or a job or whatever this is, okay? There's unhealed trauma here on this side, where the people you had to walk away from needed to heal. So the things they saw in you, they saw within themselves, or you reminded them of somebody they used to know. I don't know. But it was a traumatic emotional trauma, a traumatic experience, something they went through as a child. that made them this way. Okay. So don't blame yourself for whatever this was, or don't hold yourself accountable, because whatever happened between the two of you was going to happen regardless at some point. It was just a matter of time. But because you and this person had a deep connection with each other, you triggered that unhealed trauma within them. And when they start to feel those old emotions come to the surface, it was too hard for them to handle. So they kind of blamed those wounds that surfaced within them on you, or projected their hurt feelings on you. You know what I'm saying? They projected on you the things they were going through within themselves. And they wanted you to make them feel better, right? They wanted you, as bad as it hurt this masculine to watch you walk away from this connection, they understand why you walked away. Okay. They now understand that it was them that needed to work on themselves, or go within and heal this unhealed trauma. And they know until they do that inner work on themselves, they will never be able to be with you. So as sad as it is to see you walk away from this connection with them, and as painful as it may be, it's like they respect your decision to leave them behind, to leave them where they're at. Okay? Yeah, they're giving you, not necessarily giving you their permission to walk away from this, because they're just not ready, or they may not ever be ready for you. But they're also kind of like giving up their position as your person and making space for somebody else. Like, honestly speaking, this is somebody who is pretty much accepting defeat, because until they change their behavior or work on themselves or do what they got to do, they know that there's no chance in hell the two of you are going to get back together. So it's like they can either allow this to end and leave you alone and turn their attention onto themselves. So it's painful to see you walk away. Okay. It hurts. So basically, when you walk out of people's lives, you know, family, friends, lovers, whoever these people are, when you walk away from these people, because you provide some kind of emotional support. You're like an emotional support system for somebody here, right? You are a part of their emotional support. And without the emotional support you provided them, they don't have anybody there that they can really relate to. So now those same emotions they tried to hide are coming to the surface, and they don't know what to do with they don't know what to do with it. You see what I'm saying? Um, take it how it resonates. People put you through a lot, and you go through a lot when you're in a relationship with people, because you pour out a lot, like you give a lot when you're with some people. When you're with can't get my words out. When you're involved with someone, you give it your all. You pour everything you have into that relationship, whether it's whatever it is. All right, because you expect for the same thing to be given to you in return. But when the connection becomes one-sided and you're the only one that's poured into the situation or giving it attention, or trying to make it, trying to figure out ways to make it work, because you don't never give up on people until they push you to the edge. And once you're at that breaking point, or once you reach that level and you know there's no going back, you pull back from these people, or you move on from these people without even, I don't know where they're going with that. Anyway, um, what is this part? What's this, three wands? What's the seven of cups, two of swords? You confuse people a lot too. You're confusing. It's almost like you have like this What is this? You confuse people. People are always confused by you. So people can't really read your mind because you can still like be dealing with certain people or whatever, and they may think everything is fine and everything is like how it's supposed to be, but really they have no idea that you're not even there anymore. Like you may be in a relationship with somebody, but you're not even there anymore. You're living somewhere in your own head. Like you're in your head right now about your life. It's like you disconnect so easily. Like you can disassociate yourself from any situation without even thinking about it. Like you can be in the middle of a conversation with somebody and you may still be able to answer their questions or nod your head or whatever, but really you're somewhere else. In your mind, you're not even in the same place as these people. So while they are trying to create some type of confusion, it's like you just have a way of tuning people out of your energy. And that may be confusing somebody here. Like, how do you always, I don't know what the hell we're talking about at this point, but it feels like you just have a way of detaching yourself emotionally. I don't know what this is. I'm confused. And see, the Seven of Cups always makes me feel confusion, or the reading becomes confusion when the Seven of Cups is talking about confusion. There's some kind of confusion here, or you confuse people here. People are confused by you. They don't understand how you can go through so much and come out so well on the other end. Like nothing seems to like keep you down. When people turn their back on you, you may be going through it for a little while, but it's almost like you don't let it get you down. Like you don't let it keep you down. So even when you lose people, right, you don't let it get you down. You understand that there's something greater for you elsewhere, right? You understand that there's something more for you out there somewhere, like even if it's not with this person. So it's like you don't hold on to any resentment or, well, not resentment. You don't hold back, or you hold back a lot. So it's like you're a mystery to people. People can't figure you out. When me and my friend stopped talking, she was so confused. She didn't even know why we stopped speaking to each other. When really she does know deep down inside that we stopped communicating with, or I stopped communication because I felt betrayed in a sense. And they know why I felt the way I did because we talked about it before. So it's like they tried to act confused when I stopped speaking to them, but they knew exactly why I stopped speaking to them. There was nothing that needed to be said. You know what I'm saying? So I exit the situation without violence, um, without any closure. I mean, I said what I said. It is what it is. I'm not going to explain myself because I don't have to. I just made a decision for myself that it's best for me to move on or get myself away from the situation so that I'm not caught up in any kind of drama or that this shit don't come back on me. Like, whatever this is, somebody didn't want you to get out of it. They didn't want you to figure it out. They didn't want you to understand something about the situation. It's like if they could have kept you confused long enough, they would have been able to. So somebody wanted to keep you confused or keep you from seeing the truth, but they couldn't hide it from you. So if this is a situation where somebody had the truth, or you found out the truth about something that somebody tried to hide from you, they're confused on how you figured things out. Like, how did you find out the truth about the situation? How did you find out the truth? How did you figure things out on your own? So it's like somebody was hiding their secret from you. They didn't want you to find out what they were doing behind your back, but somehow, some way, you got clarity about it and you figured it out. And that's why you left this person behind, because you found out the truth about what they were doing behind your back. But they're confused because they don't know how you found it out or who told you, because now it's like somebody had to tell you this information before I don't fucking know. Why are we spending so much time on this? What's the overall message? It's just too much downloads. You stress people out a lot. when you leave somebody out in the cold and you don't tell them why you're moving forward, they rack their brain trying to figure out was it something they said or did they so they don't know if it was something they said or if you found out the truth. So they don't even know why you really left them behind or why you walked away from the situation. They still trying to figure out what it was exactly that made you leave them behind or walk away from them. Because if it was, you know, you found out they were lying about something, then they're ashamed of it. But if it's something else, they may be able to talk their way out of it. You see what I'm saying? Like come in and tell you something else. Like, so basically, I'm getting con artists now. This is somebody who has the gift of gab. They can talk their way out of anything. But with you, they cannot. So they want to know exactly what do you know about them that they haven't told you, and if it's something they can talk their way out of. And if it is, they're hoping that it'll get them back in. Like they're trying to make it seem like you misunderstood what they said. I may have said this, but I meant to say that. And they think you're going to be crazy enough to believe that or accept that when you're not. So it's like they're going to try to persuade you to believe that whatever you thought you saw or however you took what they said or something they did wasn't like that, to try to make you doubt yourself. So play on your emotions. So here's the fucking thing. I cannot deal with this energy. I'm getting master manipulator who knows how to get themselves out of trouble when need to. So if this is somebody you are dealing with or dealt with in the past, they want to know exactly what you know for sure so they can know how to approach you. So if it's a situation where you know for sure that they have another lover on the side, they want to make sure you didn't find out this information like because you saw with your own eyes. They want to know if somebody told you this, because if somebody told you this, they can talk their way out of it. They can make it seem like that person told you a lie, right? But if it's something you actually saw with your own eyes, there's nothing they can say to you to make you believe their story. You see what I'm saying? So you know, don't know. They want to confuse you. And I'm over this. Like, seriously, they just want to make you confused about something. Even though you know what the truth is, they want to make you feel confused about what you know to be true. They want to tell you that something you know to be true is not true. Don't believe them people. They lying on me. You know, I would never do that to you or whatever this may be. And, you know, I feel like in the past that could have been something they used to do to get you to take their side or be on their side. But I don't think this time around you're going to buy into this bullshit, because this is somebody who doesn't want you to move on. And when you leave people behind, their whole life fall apart. They miss you a lot. They can't think about nothing else but you. And this ain't just about a lover. Just anybody you leave behind. They miss the connection. They miss the emotional support you offer. They miss being in your company. They miss the conversations y'all used to have. They miss everything about you. Right? And it's like now that you're gone and their life is in shambles, they wish they had a friend like you to talk to right now. Because if they were talking to you right now, you would be able to give them some advice on their situation or make them feel better about the situation and give them some insight to help them move on. Like, so it's like now that they need you, you're gone. Now that they need you, you're gone. You're gone. You're nowhere to be found. So what they do to you, they end up doing it to themselves, because in the end, when you walk away from the situation, you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. You're going to bounce right back. But when they start going through the same thing they put you through, they don't know how to, they don't have the strength or the courage to find, like, this is a coward, like a coward, somebody who, again, was abused as a child by somebody in their family, whatever this is, or somebody hurt this child. They never healed from it. You were their emotional support. You made them, feel good or comfortable with themselves. This person could have confided in you that they were saying, like they could have told you a dark secret about them, and you never told anybody what they said. Like you kept this information private between the two of you. But it's like the people now that they talk to or go to for advice or they hang out with, they're not like you. These people will take the information they tell them or even make up shit about them just to spread lies. And it's like the company they keep are not good people. You were the only person within the friend group or this person ever knew that they could actually trust with certain information, and that you would never tell anybody, the truth about them. Like, you would never try to hurt them with this information. You're not like that. You're a good person, and you treat this person real good and make them feel special. But to your surprise, this person had a lot of unhealed trauma, and to your surprise, this person, you know, kind of left you in the dark about a lot of shit. Left you in the dark? They left you in the dark place. Okay. So when this person left you, divine feminine or empress energy, they left you in a dark place. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Even though, you're able to walk away and be fine, it still kind of puts you in a dark place. So you had to go through a very dark place or a very dark time in your life, or maybe you're going through a dark time in your life right now, and you're trying to figure out, like, when is it going to get better? Things are going to get better very soon. Okay. As soon as you, I want to say, step into your power. As soon as you are able to connect the dots. It's like you still feel like you got some missing information or some missing pieces, and you're still asking questions like, why? Why do you need to know this information? Why are you asking yourself this question? Whatever the question of why is to you, ask yourself, why am I asking myself this question? Why do I even care? I don't know if you're asking if this person's okay, or if you're, curious about how they're doing. Because you want justice. You want to know that this person has received their justice or their karma. You want to know if this person has been punished for what they did. So for some of you, I guess the question is, why haven't this person received their karma yet? Why are they still able to receive something here? So it's almost like you're asking, why is this person still not receiving their karma? Like, maybe you're asking God, when is this person going to receive their karma, or why haven't they received their karma? Like, they had you in a very dark place, and you want to know why. What's this? Why? What's this? Okay. Some of y'all want to, okay, and there it is. This is getting strange. I guess some of y'all want to know when this person's going to get their karma for what they did to you, especially if this is like a masculine energy you were dealing with in the past. It's like the question of why still seems to come up sometimes about this situation, because maybe you don't understand why it had to be this way, or why they made the decision they made, or why. I don't fucking know. It's a lot of questions of why. Why did they leave me? Why did they just not heal? Why wouldn't they just do the work? Or like, why did they let us fall apart? Like, why did this person do this to me? And I'm telling you, a lot of you guys, this person, I'm hearing don't take it personal, but I don't want to say that. I want to say it wasn't personal. It wasn't you. Like, you're not the reason why they did this to you. Like, you didn't do anything to them to deserve what they did to you. There's no excuse for their bad behavior or how they made you feel. That's not being excused. But what needs to be understood about why they did this to you is because they themselves was fucked up. They themselves were in a dark place. When you and this person came together or got together, however it came to be, either one of you were in a dark place or both of you were in a dark place. But somebody here was on the wrong side in a dark place at the time, and you showed up right on time, and this person like kind of took advantage of the fact that you were a nurturing, caring person, and they could have used that to their advantage to manipulate you to give them more. You know what I'm saying? Because you made them feel good inside. Like whatever connection you and this person had, you made them feel good inside. And now they don't feel good inside. Now they feel bad because those old emotions are coming to the surface again. And now they need you again to help them feel better. Like heal them or, treat their wounds in a sense, take care of them again. And it's like, nah, I'm not going to keep extending my energy just for you to get what you need or want and then leave me empty again or in a dark place again. So you're choosing to close out some type of situation um, with this person, or you're cutting ties with this person, I should say. Yeah, because you feel like it's not even equal give and take. It's you giving more to them than they're giving back to you. And it's like you deserve so much more. So it's like you're manifesting a new soulmate for some of you guys, or you're going to receive a new soulmate for some of you guys, because the past person seems to still be in this unhealed energy where they still have a lot of inner work to do on themselves and to balance out this energy. And it may take them longer than expected. So it's like, you can't keep waiting for this person to do that, or you can't keep waiting on this person to do that, whatever that is. And I feel like, this person would be perfect for you if they would just go within and heal, or, work on themselves. You guys would be perfect together. We can be together again. And it's like, why won't you just do it? Like, I guess the question is, like, why are you so stubborn? Why won't you just heal your inner child and stop being so selfish and stop being so, stubborn about it? And then we can be together. So the Empress wants to know why the fuck the masculine won't get their shit together. If that's all you got to do so we can be together, then what's taking you so long? Why are you why are you not doing the work? You know what I'm saying? So again, selfish, greedy individual only cares about themselves, and what's required of them to do, they don't really want to do it. They don't really want to do it. Okay, they don't. So stop asking yourself why this person won't do the inner work on themselves and heal so y'all can be together, because they don't want to do it. They're not able to do it, strong enough to do it, can't do it by themselves, need somebody to help them. I don't know, but you can't always be the one that's doing everything for other people and not doing things you need to do for yourself. Okay. I do feel like, the question is, why won't this person just heal so we can be together for some of y'all? And I feel like they're in a place now where they're um, asking themselves that same question. Like, even they know that all they have to do is heal from something and you guys can be together. They know that that's what they need to do if they want to be with you. But it's like, how do I, bring up all those old emotions or live through that experience again? You know what I'm saying? They don't really want to go down that road. They don't want to take that journey. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever it was, it may be too hard for them to deal with. So in not and so to not deal with it, if to not deal with it means they can't be with you, then so be it. Because whatever it is not easy for them to either get off their chest or go through alone, whatever this is. So it's like, I don't want to lose you, but I know what I got to do. And I'm not able to do that, or I can't see myself doing that. And if that's what I got to do to be with you, then I'm just going to have to choose somebody else. You see what I'm saying? That's their attitude about the situation, which is kind of fucked up when you think about it. But hey, to each their own, okay? But they know what needs to be done here for things to go back to where they used to be. But whatever this experience they went through, it has kind of like made this person cold and detached from their emotions. So this person's also cold and detached from their own emotions. They can't feel anything. They've numbed their pain with alcohol so much that they don't feel anything. So whatever feelings they have, they're deep down inside. They've suppressed them deep down inside. And every time they come to the surface, this person just drinks more alcohol to numb the pain. That's when the thought of you really hunts them, because their feelings for you come to the surface, or how they feel comes out. They can't hide their emotions when they're drunk. I don't fucking know, but a drunk man tells no lie. So this person being honest with somebody about how they feel, maybe when they're drunk, but somebody here may need to get some shit off their chest, and they may feel like the only way to do it is to get themselves like liquid courage. They're giving me liquid courage. The only way this person can really be honest with themselves, or is honest with themselves, is when they're drunk. Like a drunk man tells no lies. So when this person is intoxicated, they keep telling me, they speak their truth. They tell people how they feel. The only way they can really stand up for themselves and tell somebody how they feel is if they're under the influence of something else. I don't know. But they can't do it sober minded. They have to be a little bit intoxicated on some type of medication to have the courage to do it. So they're saying liquid courage. Take it how it resonates. Everything is fine in reverse. And they don't like the fact that you seem to be just fine with how this shit ended. Like, it ain't really phasing you at all anymore. So it's like, how dare you be okay with this? Or like, how can you be okay with this? Or I can't believe that you're just going to move on like this when I need you the most. Again, somebody who thinks they can talk their way into anything or out of anything. So yeah, they're confused that you are not trying to fight for this, that you're really deciding to move on from this. Like, it confuses this person so much because I thought you loved me. Like, they want to guilt trip you into staying in this situation, but it's just not healthy for you to do so. So take it how it resonates. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. So this is what happens to people when they try to come up against you and betray you. This is how they life turn. This is how it ends for them. It ends for them. I heard the way it started. It ends with them the way it started. It's like happy when they come, happy when they go. You may have been happy as hell when this person first came into your life, but now you're happy to see them go. It's like you're happy to release people. It makes you happy with yourself to be able to release people like this, or like, you know what I'm saying, like bounce back like this. It may be sad to see them go, but it also makes you happy with yourself that you were able to. It may be sad to see certain people go, but it makes you feel proud of yourself for being able to do it. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's not easy to let people go or cut people off, but it's necessary for your spiritual growth sometimes. But it may also be something you're not happy with doing all the time, but you know that it's like, it brings you pleasure knowing that you had the strength to do it. It's like telling somebody to cut off their arm in order to save the rest of their body. I don't fucking know. It may hurt you to do it, but it's going to give you, some kind of great satisfaction when you do it. I don't know. I feel like I'm all over the place with this reading. It also strengthens your intuition. It makes you very confident in yourself. So this is like something about your confidence again. You have some type of like newfound confidence in yourself now. Like you believe in yourself more than you used to. So it's like, okay. So basically, even though this is something you don't like to do, like cut people off or do this to people when you have to, it doesn't make you feel good knowing that you got to walk away from certain people. But it makes you feel really good about yourself when you're able to do it. Like, some of these connections you had with some of these people, it wasn't easy for you to walk away from them. But when you finally walk away from it, you look back at it and you be so proud of yourself for being able to walk away without, you know what I'm saying, without putting yourself in danger. Like, you have a way of ending things with people where it kind of benefits you both. Yeah, that's my yes card. So I don't know if this makes any sense whatsoever. I'm going to close out with a few index. I'm going to wrap this up. They know that you are their karma. That's what people know. When you leave their life, they know that they get this karma the way they get this karma because of what they did to you. And they know that it's all because of you. So spiritual refugee here. We have, I thought they were my twin. Somebody could have locks and braids, long hair, red tips. You are very gifted and you intimidate them and you inspire them to also be better. You have an Emperor, King of Pentacle energy here. You are going to meet someone new that's going to be financially stable and also secure, all right? Distorted masculine. Stop overcomplicating things. Nothing can stop you now. So that's the message, all right? Trust Somebody here could be a trustee or a beneficiary of a will. Somebody here could have stole your inheritance by force or deception. This could have been somebody who tried to steal your financial blessing from your family. So if this is a family member that passed down some kind of inheritance to you or your child and somebody else tried to take it from you, you're going to get it all back. All right, take it how it resonates. Somebody left you in their will, or you're going to be a benefactor to somebody's settlement, property, home, or whatever this is. But you're going to receive some type of unexpected income is the message. All right. But yeah, nothing can stop you now. And what doesn't kill you always makes you stronger. So now you're undefeated. You're like the world champ here. Like you've defeated so many people, destroyed so many people's lives because you are their karma, not because you sought out to do so. It's just when people come up against you, you bring in their karma. That's what people don't understand. When you come up against a chosen one, for whatever reason, you have really set yourself up for a trap. Like you really just hung yourself, because a chosen one may go through whatever they go through, but they're going to always come out on top. They're going to always get that support they need to get out, to move forward. They're never going to stay stuck for long. And once they come out on top and regain their confidence and believe in themselves and tap into their intuition and their gifts, they're unstoppable. So somebody really just did you a big favor. And I know that sounds kind of messed up, but it's like, nah, don't look at the downside or the bad side to all of this. Look at the good side, the positive side. The positive outcome or the positive side is you come out even better. Like all this they try to do to stop you from moving forward, all the things they try to do to keep you down and out, like all those efforts, all those wishes, like people were like wishing bad things over your life or speaking over your life in a negative way, and nothing they did to you worked out. It only made you better, stronger, braver, you know what I'm saying, secure, stable. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of helped you grow and evolve. It really puts you in a position now to where you can create or manifest your heart's desire. This person is trying to say, oh, I didn't know that wasn't my twin. They told me that you were my karmic and they were my twin, and that's why we got together. If I had known it was you and not them, I would have never chose them. All that sound good, I guess. But at the end of the day, you did what you did. You said what you said. It is what it is. And now it's over. You know what I'm saying? Go live your life. Be happy. Because I'm about to go live mine. All right. So, yeah, that's kind of what this is. This is why people who betray you get bad karma. Because when they betray a chosen one, the karma they bring onto themselves is 10 times worse than what they actually gave out. So they bring it on themselves. This is why their karma is going to be so bad. So if you're wondering if this person's karma is going to be bad, it is going to be horrible. They may not even survive it. They may not even get through it. They may end up, changing their life around. I don't fucking know, but it may motivate this person to change their life around. So basically, they're saying it all sounds bad, right? But the outcome for these people, if they change their lives around, because it's like, because you kind of like disturb their peace. You make them face their inner demons. And it's like, if they choose to face themselves or, go within and check themselves, then they can come out on top too. So it's like you put them in a position to where they have to choose if they want to stay the way they are or change their life for the better. So you motivate people to do better. And that's a part of your gifts. You intimidate people because of your gifts. All right. 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands. And we have the same cards, 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Why is the 9 of Swords character? And the Queen of Wands. You got somebody all up in their head now. Like, well, woe is... And look at that. The King of Wands came out with his counterpart. Ain't that something? And the 10 of Wands. So these people who... this is a couple for some of y'all that tried to come up against you. A married couple for some of y'all. 2 people that are married to each other, who hate each other, I heard, can't even stand to be with each other, did this to you. This could have been a mother or a father or somebody. don't know why I said mother or father. I'm trying to wrap this reading up, I promise. What is the, and then look at this, the 4 of Wands at the bottom and the Ace of Swords. What's the overall message? Somebody thought they were going to stop your new beginning, but they're not. But also, this got something to do with this karmic lover. This masculine is trying to confess. They're trying to say that they chose this karmic lover because they thought it was their twin. And they want you to believe them. They don't want you to give up on them or not believe them when they tell you this information. They want you to trust them and believe them. They want you to believe that they didn't know what they were doing. Like the devil made me do it. I didn't know that they were influenced to do it, yes, but at the same time, you know, if they hadn't been so weak-minded or so whatever the fuck it was, they wouldn't have made that decision. So it's like they're trying to say that the reason why they chose this person over you was because they thought it was their twin. And I do feel like this other person manipulated this masculine's energy to make them feel that way. But at some point, this masculine was giving guidance or insight about it, and they didn't act on it. Like once the truth was revealed to this masculine that this karmic was doing spell work over them, this masculine didn't do anything but the information. They just sat on the information and they didn't put in the effort. They didn't. So like I said, because I'm sick of this. This is really confusing me and I'm about to get frustrated. So I think I said earlier, this person knows what they have to do. Because all of that may be true. They may have been influenced by a third party to choose them over you, okay? But they know the truth now. The truth has been revealed to them, what has happened, what caused it, because they wanted to know why it happened too. So the masculine's trying to figure out why they did this to you too, when you were the only person they really cared about. Like, why did I hurt my person? Why did I do that to them? Why did I let this person like lie to me? Like they were lied to by a third party, basically. And they're asking themselves how or why they allowed this to happen. How was I deceived by this person? What made me fall for this person's lies? I'm supposed to be a master manipulator myself. I have the gift of gab. So how did I get deceived by somebody? How did somebody lie to me like this and make me believe them when I know how to? Like, this person is kind of like questioning themselves. Like, damn, I thought I was a big ass liar or a good liar or something like that. But this person lies better than me, hides shit better than me. Like, they kind of met their match. So this person met their match. This person met their match. Because nobody else could have been able to deceive this masculine like this. The only person that could deceive this person the way they deceived you was somebody just like them. So they're in a connection with somebody just like them that went through the same thing they went through. They could also be involved in a community or something like that. This could be a coven of witches. I don't know, but take it how it resonates. But they connected with somebody just like them. Possibly with the love spell offer. 5 of Wands again, and the High Priestess. So this is getting too deep for me. Somebody went to a witch doctor and put a spell over this person, an illusion spell or some kind, and that's what caused the confusion for them about you, and that's what happened between the two of you to break you guys apart. But again, this person had a chance to make things right, and they chose not to because they were told exactly what they had to do to get out of this contract or to break this contract. But it required for them to do the work on themselves to heal. And I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Look at this shit. Devil in disguise and a false twin. It was a false twin. Maybe for you as well, but that's how they became your false twin. So that's how this person became your false twin, because your person fell for a devil in disguise, a person just like them in the same energy, And that's how they connected to this person. That's that dark attachment they have. Okay, a devil in disguise deceived this masculine into a union with the false twin. So the devil deceives your masculine into a union with the false twin. And your twin fell for the manipulation. And Spirit is saying, don't let this person gaslight you. So they are going to try to come back and tell you the truth about everything. And they're going to make it sound like the person deceived them in some type of way, which is true. But at the same time, they got some information that gave them insight and clarity about it. And they didn't act on it. They didn't do anything about it. They were too afraid to leave. I don't know, but don't let this person gaslight you or lie to you, okay? Use your discernment and trust your intuition about this past lover. Because I feel like they want to try to trap you again in another cycle with them because they can't move on. But you're being advised to hold on to... they want you to hold on to your vision. Whatever your vision may be. Don't let it go, okay? And don't let this person come back in and confuse you again. Because, yeah, I'm over this. This was a whole lot. That's how this person's energy is. It's kind of chaotic as fuck. And there's a lot of energies involved here. But the main person, this emperor, this masculine who's in this energy right now is trying to figure out how they allowed this to happen. Trying to figure out how much information you really know. Do you know everything that really went on? Like, they want to try to come in and confess everything to you. And they want you to be like sympathetic towards them and give them a second chance. But, you know, take it how it resonates. They still haven't done no work on themselves. They still haven't healed any parts of them. They still have issues on their own. So even if that is all true, does it change anything? If they're not healed, does it make a difference to you? Is it going to be worth the investment to try to be with somebody who still has a lot of issues to heal, trauma to heal? So I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Don't be deceived, though. Use your judgment. All right. That's what I have. Thank you for watching. Love and light to you all. Namaste.